Thursday for this live stream and welcoming you here if you're new. Freshfield Fitness Tai Chi Active sessions on YouTube, just nice and relaxed, easy to follow, simple Tai Chi sessions to help you keep active, keep moving, keep strong. So my name is Daphne, if you don't know me already, and I teach Tai Chi, Qigong. I'm also a fully qualified personal trainer and gym instructor, so I kind of fuse them all together to make Tai Chi and Qigong for low impact exercise. So great for seniors, for beginners, for anyone over 50 looking to stay active. That's definitely who I am. So hope you are enjoying these live sessions and all the YouTube sessions that I have on the channel as well. Lots to choose from, 5 minutes, 10 minutes for strength, for balance, for relaxation. So have a good look at the Freshfield Fitness YouTube channel. I'm sure you'll find some recorded sessions there, as well as these live streams. So, happy Thursday for anyone that's just joining us. I hope you're all fit and well. Remember to listen to your own body, just keep everything well within your comfort zone, and we'll get started. So today I thought we'd do pretty much a full class of our warm-up, our exercises using our stances and movements. Put a couple of movements together as a bit of a combination flow, and then finish with a nice Qigong relaxation. So let's get started. So feet hip width apart, nice and relaxed. Always think about your posture, so we're lifting up through the crown. We're always grounding and rooting ourselves to the floor, so really feel that floor underneath you. Spread your roots, spread your toes, feel the floor underneath your feet, and everything relaxed at the joints. We're just going to turn our head slowly to the side and back to the centre. So just starting to move every part of our body slowly and intentionally, gentle. We're going to go chin to our chest, so stretching out the neck, stretching out and releasing any stress and tension, and keeping the head under control. We're lifting up and looking to the ceiling and looking forward. So let's do that again. So turning our head nice and slowly back to centre and the other way. Chin to our chest. And looking to the ceiling. Looking forward, let's do our ear to our shoulders. So again, keeping the head under control. We're not dropping it or losing control. We want to make sure that we're not going to injure ourselves. And bringing it back to the front. So we're doing our shoulder rolls. So nice and relaxed. Hiya guys. Hey. Hey Shirley, you alright? So nice and relaxed. Shoulder rolls. And changing direction. So we're going to bend our knees and do what's called our knocking on the door, so turning from the waist just as far as you can. Arms swinging freely, we're just loosening the body and warming up. Now like I say, just listening to your own body and just keeping it well within your own comfort zone. And then bringing it back to the middle here, nice and slowly, hands on our hips, keeping our knees bent, and we're going to do our hip circles. And changing direction. to the ceiling. So big breath in, we're opening the chest, expanding the lungs, getting a big breath in, and then reaching out to the sides and feeling a gentle stretch through the body. Let's do that again. So inhale here as the arms rise, and exhale as the arms lower. And one more time, big breath in, and breathing out. So, like I said at the start, we're going to start moving through our stances. So, first of all, parallel stance, hip width apart with the feet. Again, 50-50 weight in between, so nice and evenly distributed. And we're lifting up through the crown, trying to keep that posture as good as we can throughout. We're going to hold our chi ball, and we're just going to breathe in as the arms come out, opening the ball, and breathe out as we bring the hands together, closing the ball. So breathing in and breathing out. So expanding the lungs and chest and breathing out. Nice and relaxed. We're focusing on our moving hands. So trying to connect our mind to body. And just taking a moment to calm everything down. If you've had a busy day, it's nice just to focus on the present moment. So this time we're going to add a little knee bend, keeping the posture tall. So we're going to be lifting up through the crown, even though we're bending our knees. And we don't want to be sticking our bum out, we want to keep that tailbone tucked under or down. Sinking the body weight into the floor. And then we're going to hold the ball with one hand on top of the other. Turning the ball, we're inhaling here and exhale on the effort of the bend. Breathing in, turning the ball and breathing out. And just bending the knees to wherever feels comfortable for you, and the knees are tracking forwards in the direction of our toes. Let's do one more on each side. So we're going to straighten the legs, and we're just going to turn the waist gently to the corner, carrying the ball across. Turning the ball, and then taking it over to the other side with that gentle turn of the waist. Turn the ball, and let's do that again. Come a bit closer and then you can see me. So just gently turning the waist just to wherever feels comfortable and keeping everything relaxed. We're focusing on moving hands and just following our ball. And bringing it back to the centre. We're going to take our feet slightly wider, and then we can sink into that horse stance. So again, we want to keep the tailbone tucked under and down. We want to lift up through the body. All our weight evenly distributed. So let's hold our ball again, and we'll breathe in it as we straighten the legs, keeping the knees soft and breathing out. And if you can imagine you're moving your hands through water, it's like we've got to push that water away. We have a little bit of added natural resistance to the movement. So, breathing in and breathing out. Let's hold the ball, one hand on top of the other, turning the ball again, breathing in and breathing out as we sink down. So keeping it nice and slow, smooth, and trying to get the rhythm so that it's gentle and natural. And then keeping our legs straight, we're holding the ball, we're going to go over to our side bow. So we're bending one knee, we're turning the ball, and then we can come up in the middle with straight legs, over to the other side with that bent knee side bow. So this is our first option. And again, just bending that knee to wherever feels good, making sure we're not overloading it or straining it. And then our second option, if you fancy a bit more of a challenge, we're sliding through our horse stance over to side bow. So keeping it smooth on the same level. And focusing on that moving ball. And bringing it back to the middle here. Just bringing the hands down and just shake them and just shake your legs. So we're going to move on to our bow stance next. So I'm going to point my foot forwards and then heel toe out to my bow stance to the corner, just so that you can see the position. And we're just going to rock backwards and forwards with that body weight. Slow and steady, nice and smooth. And obviously the longer the stride, the lower the knee bend, so the more challenging for your legs. The shorter the stride, the higher the, more straighter the legs, so it's a little bit easier. So pick where you want to work, what level you want to work at. And then we're going to tap in with this front foot, so transferring the weight all over and then heel toe back into our bow stance. So rocking back and tapping in, and then heel toe back out to our bow stance. And one more time. And let's rock back and step that foot so that it's pointing forwards. I'll just move along so you can still see me. And heel toe into our bow stance. So we still want to think of our posture as we're rocking backwards with that body weight. We're lifting up through the crown, and we can add a turn of the waist towards the back leg and then round to the front. Just focusing on that very deliberate, intentional transfer of body weight. Let's add the full transfer into that back leg, tapping in. And then heel toe stepping back out, keeping it smooth. And again, easier said than done. It takes a little bit of practice, it takes a little bit of balance and strength. And again. And rocking back, and let's step that foot in. So we're going to repeat those bow stances, but I'm going to go through some arms first. So a real bread and butter movement, stroking the horse's mane. So we're going to hold our imaginary ball. We're going to stroke our imaginary horse down to the table and come forwards with a striking arm here, almost as if we're holding an imaginary mirror. And then we're going to circle the arms around so that we can start with the same hand on top. So we stroke the horse and we hold the mirror all the way around. Let's try that again. So we stroke the horse and we hold the mirror and all the way around. One more time. And let's change. So our other hand is on top. So we're stroking our horse and we're holding our mirror. So stroking the horse's mane is its full title. And it is actually a martial arts strike, so lots of focus on this striking hand that's moving forwards, and we'll be adding our waist to power that strike. And one more. And all the way around. Yeah, excellent. So we're going to start with, so we've stood on this foot, excuse me, losing my voice. If we stood on this foot, we've got that hand on top of the ball. And we're going to add that to our bow stance. So we heel toe stroke the horse into our bow stance, hold the mirror, and then coming all the way around and tapping in. Stroke the horse and hold the mirror, and all the way around tapping in. Following the hand. And moving the waist to power that arm through. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And let's set up on the other side. So we're here, same. If we're stood on this leg, this hand on top, nice and relaxed. And heel toe, stroking the horse, holding the mirror. Bring it all the way around. So really try and feel the flow. Have lots of focus on your movement. It's involving the full body. And feel every part of your body moving. 2 more. And final one. And then just give our arms and legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, so we're going to go back to our horse stance, or a small horse stance, and just practice our opening stance. So feet together, we're going to breathe in and breathe out. We want to sink the weight into one of our feet, peel the other foot off and step it to the side. Re-peel it onto the floor, centre the weight, and we're just breathing in and breathing out. And we're just going to transfer the weight, step that foot in, and we can go on the other way. So breathing in and breathing out, keeping the breathing calm as we peel that foot off, step it to the side. Nice inhale, float the arms up and float the arms down, and stepping back in. So making the footwork very deliberate, we want to really be peeling this foot off, feeling every part of the foot going back onto the floor. So working through all parts of your foot. And again. Let's do 1 more on each side. Remember your posture, we're lifting up through the crown, like there's a string attached to our crown and it's suspended from the ceiling. And final one, keeping it slow. So this time we're going to add some of those movements we've done before. So breathing in and breathing out. So we're going to bring one hand on top of the ball. Turn 10. And then we're going to tap in and heel toe into our bow stance, stroking the horse's mane, and stepping. And we can go the other way. So breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the foot off. And opening stance. Other hand comes on top. Hold the ball. Turn the ball. Tapping in. And stroking the horse's mane. And bringing it in. So we'll do that again. I'm just going to move over a little bit and then hopefully I'll stay in shot. Okay, up we go. So breathing in and breathing out. Focusing your mind on your body. Just enjoying the movement and feeling your own flow. Calm breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Tapping in. Stroking the horse's mane. And stepping in. Other side. Tapping in. Let's do it one more time on each side. Relaxing all of our body. Tapping in. I think we've just been this way. Oh, well, never mind. And stepping in. Final time. So breathing in and breathing out. And again. Tapping in. Stroking the horse's mane. And bringing it back in. Yeah, lovely. Let's just give our arms and legs a little bit of a shake. And then, how are we doing for time? Oh, that's great. So, we've done about 20 minutes already. So, let's just do, I tell you what, let's do some balance as well. So, let's do some heels and kicks. So, turning that foot out slightly, we're tapping here into a T stance. And we're lifting up through the body, and all I want you to do is try and keep the body weight in this supporting leg. We're lifting up and we're placing on the heels. So just in your natural position with your hips and your arms, a nice natural V shape. We're tapping in, we're lifting up and heel out. If you like, add in the head, and so we're looking in the direction of that heel. And let's go the other way. So it's empty stance to the heel, and it's a really good balance one. We heel out. And like I say, we want to try and keep the body weight in that supporting leg. So we're strengthening this leg here and strengthening the core, pulling belly button through to spine as we hold our balance. Okay, so let's go on to the other side again. Nice set up again, thinking about your posture. So we're lifting up, and this time you can add the kick if you like, or still practice on the heel. That's also fine. Tapping in, lifting up, heel out, add a kick, and bring it down. And one more time. And then stepping to the side. And let's do that again. So lifting up, heel out, and down. Woo. And down one more time. Lifting up and heel out. And down. And do a wobble. And bringing it down. And then feet together. We'll just do some heel raises. So lifting up and bring it down. Wild geese flying arms. So imagine you're that bird flying through the sky. Feeling the air, lifting you high and down, and as high as you can onto the balls of your feet, keeping the ankles straight, making them strong. Let's do that again. And one more time. And let's take our feet to parallel stance, and we'll just finish off with a little bit of Qigong. So let's breathe in, gathering the Qi, and breathing out, relaxing as the hands come down. And breathing in, feeling a nice gentle stretch through the body, and breathing out, relax. Big breath in, and breathing out. And then let's balance the Qi. Inhale and exhale. Like we're moving our hands through the air, we're pushing water out of the way. Feel a heavy sink into the floor, breathing in and breathing out. And one more time. And then we're going to go round to our hug in the tree. So I'm going to take my feet a little bit wider and sink a little bit deeper. So hug in the tree, a nice big tree trunk worth of space. And a nice big movement all the way around. Hug the tree. Breathing in here and breathing out. And then stepping feet together, pressing palms at the very top, and bringing the hands down, hands to heart. Thank you very much for joining me. Give yourselves a round of applause. I hope you've enjoyed that. I think that was one of the best live streams. Kind of kept it nice and relaxed and almost like a class. Obviously we also add our Tai Chi form and learn a bigger sequence, but I think that's given you a really good flavour of what we do in our classes. Have a look at the other sessions on the YouTube channel too. I'm sure there'll be something there that you will enjoy practicing at home. And also do remember to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, let me know how you're getting on in the comments. Always love to hear from you. It's great to connect. It's amazing really. Got quite a few followers on here, and I've loved doing these live streams for you. It's great. I really enjoy them. So hope to see you again soon. Remember to subscribe, it does help my YouTube channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.